just going to go forward a bit, but before I do, what I wanted to do was just let out a couple of calls. So I'm using, it's not the best call in the world, it's getting a little bit old, it still works. I've had wolves and coyotes, this is mainly a coyote call, but I've had wolves and coyotes respond to this years ago, so, and then of course, this screaming cottontail, this thing is just, I feel so guilty every time I use this. I'm like, I didn't mean to hurt you. It sounds so like dramatic, but it works really good. I'm gonna let out one more rabbit call just in case. Oop, did I do it right? Listen to all the birds. They know something's about to die. See how close the chickadees are getting? Be surprised if one doesn't land on my barrel. I can hear a lot of movement of birds and stuff coming in to see what it is. Because to them, if that rabbit was dying, they're going to get a meal, or morsels of a meal later on after the main predators come in and finish it off, right? So this is just a midday. If there is anything out there, it's going to... I'm on safe, but I don't think I'll see anything, but I'm just going to go up ahead a bit, see if there would be. They have all the advantage right now, because number one, they can hear me coming, they can smell me. My wind usually comes down this way, so on an angle like this, but yeah, I'd say the wind's like there, so I might have that advantage. I'm just going to kind of scope across, because a lot of times they're just on the other side of the beaver dam. But I've been back here years ago when I had my Narango M14, and I'd be shooting, and I'd hear coyotes and stuff like that basically yodeling at me. So I don't see anything out. Again, this is late in midday, like almost midday. I'm not expecting to see wolves and coyotes. I'm just kind of doing this more for the pre-scout of where I want to hunt. I could try to get on the other side of the dam there and shoot this way, because there's a hill there, and there's hills all over here, so I don't have to worry about where my bullets are going. Well, you always have to worry about where your bullets are going, but I don't have to worry about my bullets going far, because of where I am. But what I do have to worry about is all this stuff that has grown up. I don't have a clear shot anywhere. Now, mind you, there's 3 beaver dams here, 4 beaver dams, and the advantage I have there is if they're out on the ice, I can whack them. Problem is if you were watching my earlier footage, it's kind of mild right now, and I fell through the ice today, just at the edge of the beaver dam, slipped down about a foot or so not so bad, but this might be one of my clearings that I might hunt. Like I say, this is more just a preliminary scout. But I want to do a couple of things, and this is going to sound strange. I know a lot of hunters have the rule, mask your scent, they are correct, but introduce your scent as well. So that way, after a while, animals are not alerted by your scent if they get a whiff of you. Gonna have a look over there. I love this scope. point over there, about 100. You can kind of tell there's an old road up there, but I can't get up there from here. That's like an hour to get over there, believe it or not. I gotta go all the way down and all the way back. But on the top of that hill where I point, there's wolf dens up there. But the problem is, shooting there's so much brush, my bullet would most likely be defected. The biggest challenge is getting these buggers out in the open. That's going to be the biggest challenge. So, I just want to, and then there's a couple of wolf dens there, but you just get, you're like, well, that's what you're shooting through. You'd never get them. But this is one possible spot. It's just, if I shoot him on the ice, I can't go get him. He might not fall through, but I might. You know, yeah, there. So, it begins.